good, Josh? Your boy Rob.
Well, I am.
Yes, sir. We checking in. We in ATL right now. Special edition of Diner Talk, but we actually in the hotel, so this is Hotel Talk.
Yes, indeed.
So yeah, today's topic is, of course, females, right?
Of course, man. You already know, man. You already know what it is, man.
Exactly. So, off the air, we was pretty much talking about attitudes, and honestly, I feel that it's not really attitudes, but it's more of the upbringing because we're out here in ATL right now, and we sat down at the diner, had some nice food. The waitress was a beautiful
That's
black,
very
beautiful black girl, and her personality was great, and with that, I gotta blame it on the upbringing. So that's how I feel, and how you feel, Will?
Well, I mean, I blame it on upbringing too because it goes to show you when you have an environment like Atlanta, Georgia, any of these states with Southern hospitality, it's like what I'm saying. The vibe is different. You know what I'm saying? It's more of a hospitality thing here. It's more of a friendly thing here. Everybody all about helping each other. Everybody all about looking out for each other. That's just like when I was in the diner, one of the guys that was the cook in there, he saw a homeless guy. He was like, you know what? Instead of him going in that garbage getting food, I'll pay for him to get something to eat. Now let this shit be New York. This would not happen. You feel me? It would not happen. He'd be by that garbage can. This was New York. You know what I'm saying? People will laugh at him, and then the people in the store probably chase him off. You know what I'm saying? New Yorkers is so cruel. You know what I'm saying? Like I was saying earlier, when I came off the airport, and I saw these fine chicks that was working at this Wingate in the airport or whatever like that. And mind you, I had this I Hate New York shirt that I wear proudly, which, by the way, I think I'm going to have to get a trademark because every time I wear this thing, it's like I get a lot of attention. Plus, especially down here, it's like I was a celebrity, I guess, with this shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's true. I don't like New York. And then from the looks of it, when I was talking to the girl in the diner and then the ones when I got out the airport, goes to show you that New York females, man, y'all are the worst. I'm sorry to say. And I know I've made comments about females in the past, which, I stand by what I say, but at the same time, I realize it ain't too much like that around the world. It's mostly New York females, man. Like, y'all attitudes really suck. It's just New Yorkers as a whole, your attitude really suck, man. Like, I don't understand, like, how can New York be so diverse, you know what I'm saying, have so many better paying jobs, yet still people act like they got their head up their ass. Like, I don't get it. But meanwhile, I come down here to Atlanta, I'm relaxed, I'm chill for the weekend, you feel me, with my mans, whatever like that, and I'm just enjoying myself, you know what I'm saying, like, stress-free, drama-free, don't gotta worry about nobody getting an attitude, like, when I be on the train going to school, I gotta be all packed and shit, and then it's like people get attitudes and stuff, be too overcrowded and aggravated. I ain't gotta deal with this shit out here, you know what I'm saying, that's the problem with New York, man, it's too overcrowded, you know what I'm saying. And the attitude's just ridiculous, man. That's why I see why most people don't like New York already. Too arrogant.
Now, Will, when it comes to the attitudes, do you think that it's the personality? Do you think it's like the upbringing of the New York females?
Good question, Ravi. Good question. It could be the upbringing, because like I said, you know what I'm saying, like, there's such thing as being a product of your own environment, you know what I'm saying? Like, the way you grow up, that's just like you grow up in the hood, you know what I mean? Like, there are people that grow up in the hood, and they figure they gotta be that way, I come from the hood. I come from the ghetto, if you want to call it that, but do I act like that? No. I don't want to be a product of my environment. I'm all about doing better, you know what I'm saying? I'm all about exploring, which is why I'm not in New York right now, because I don't want to be around the aggravation. I want to escape all that, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's pretty much about the upbringing, you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is with New York women. Like, they don't carry themselves with class. They act like they do, but they don't, you know what I'm saying? It's the difference between being a classy, strong woman and being a bitch because, like I said, that's mostly what New York females are, They can be bitches, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being real. That's just how it is. It's just that your attitudes really suck, man. They do.
It's crazy too because I actually spoke to another female about that, and she's from New York, and she pretty much told me why it's like that because they feel that when they go outside, every single New York guy is gonna grab them by their wrists and try to grab their attention, and that's why they need to have that attitude face and try to walk as fast as possible to avoid that. Stop that.
Yeah, indeed, stop that. That's very wrong for guys to do that. You know, it's very wrong for when guys do that. You know, you shouldn't grab nobody, but you know, at the same time, like you got some New York females out there. Like I'll be having my Beats by Dre headphones on. You know what I'm saying? My Monster headphones on when I be listening to my music and stuff, trying to zone out, especially when I had a long day of school and shit like that. I be trying to just chill, and then I have some chick ask me a question and interrupt my music, knowing if I do that to her, she'll get an attitude. You understand what I'm saying? But you know what? You got females in New York that'll come up to a dude and grab him by the wrist. That's wrong. It's wrong to do it either way. But you know something? When a woman gets an attitude and you grab by the wrist, hey, she got a right to, because you know what? You ain't supposed to be doing that. That ain't the way to approach it. But see, New York women have an attitude regardless. Even if you sit there and say, have a nice day, they suck their teeth at you, they get an attitude with you. Now, mind you, come down here, I only been out here for a few hours, you know what I'm saying? And look, you meet a nice girl at the restaurant that worked there, look, classiness, niceness, friendliness, you know what I'm saying? But mind you, it's like I said, you know, walk up and down the street, even a chick from New York that we could done been seen for like plenty times, you know what I mean? It's like you try to talk to still attitude. Like what's all that about? How would you feel if I walk around with an attitude, you know, one of y'all New York chicks try to approach me and I suck my teeth and I don't talk to y'all and get y'all time of day? Y'all wouldn't like it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all dudes definitely gotta cut that out, man, when it comes to grabbing chicks by the arms. And females, stop the bullshit when I'm listening to my music and y'all grabbing my headphones. You feel me now? That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? Don't interrupt me, because I know a lot of y'all New York chicks, y'all talk on y'all cell phones, y'all listen to your iPod music because y'all purposely don't want dudes to talk to y'all. Okay, fine. So you know what then? I got my headphones on for a reason. You talk to me when I ain't listening to my music or talking on my phone. All right, Rob, take it from there.
Shit, what else more is it to say, man? He pretty much said, you know, how he feels, because as you can see, you know, dude is frustrated. You know, we living out there in New York, and that's the kind of treatment we get. You know, we leave the state and we get the total opposite from people. So, you know, it does get frustrating after a while, and it makes you want to move. But it's crazy because, like, half the people down here used to live in New York.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Remember?
I got a homegirl that's she told me that she's in Atlanta right now. Shout out to Nicola. You know, yeah, she's down here, you know. And my cousins and my aunts and stuff, they down here. Yeah, so you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. New York is really getting washed right now. It's too expensive. That's just like that Black Hulk Hogan dude, Jimmy McMillan, said. The rent is too damn high. You know, that's why people are moving. New York is crazy right now, man. Bloomberg and Cuomo, man, they just tearing New York to pieces, ruining the education, messing it up for city workers like my man Rob here, cutting their benefits and stuff like that. Y'all need to stop that. These are people who save lives, man. These EMT workers, these firefighters, these police officers, these sanitation workers who keep the streets clean and shit, and these teachers who educating these students. But yet still, these corrupt politicians in Albany want to mess with them when they don't even fuck with these cats in Wall Street who stealing out billions of dollars of our taxpayer money so they could buy their jets, they could buy their yachts and all that shit and have everybody else suffer. But the people who keeping New York City moving got to get punished. They got to go through with these budget cuts. Yo, politicians in Albany, stop that now. Cut it out, man, because that is not cool what y'all doing. It's bad enough New York City got a bad vibe with people with attitudes and stuff. But when y'all politicians start taking things away from people and their families, that right there is when you know New York City is definitely going down. Word up.
There it is. So you already know we ain't here to bash females. We talk about politics too, and dude is right.
Mm-hmm.
What is it to say? You know, it's fucked up out there. And that's why people out there stressed out, you know, like, just imagine, you get your paycheck and just know that half that shit, or pretty much most of that shit, got to go to your rent and all your other bills, and you can't even afford to do shit.
Exactly, rent. You know what I'm saying? Bills. Then if you got kids, you know what I'm saying? It's a struggle. You know what I mean? It's really aggravating and stressful when you gotta deal with all that. But it's like at the same time, I just don't see how New Yorkers sit there and deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Like they sit there and take that. That's why it's like the way I see it right now, I gotta really shout out all these people over there in the Middle East and those in Libya who are out there protesting against their government and their politicians for screwing them over. Just like the people in Ohio and Wisconsin who out there protesting because they getting cuts. All the city workers and teachers out there is getting cuts. And then they trying to mess with the correction officers and all that out there. They trying to mess those people out there. So you know what? They standing up for themselves, protesting, you know what I'm saying, all day, all night. Whereas New Yorkers is doing a lot of this, you know what I'm saying, and ain't going out there taking it to the streets and do nothing.
Yeah.
Nah, New Yorkers are talking too much, man. That's the problem. Y'all need to go out there and stand up. You know what I'm saying? All y'all city workers, get together, man, and go out there and protest. Stand up for yourself. Take that shit to Wall Street and tell them fat cats to go fuck theyself, man. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Niggas is dirty.
Nah, don't censor yourself. Tell them to go fuck themselves, man.
Exactly. Fuck theyself, man.
Mm-hmm. Word up, man. And it's right. He right. I think my boy Will should run for president or mayor for New York and change that shit around.
I mean, yeah, I could run for mayor of New York, but I don't think New York ready for me, especially with shirts like this. Now, I don't think New York ready for me right now, man.
Nah, I think they ready, kid. I think they ready. They ready, man. For real, like.